Pleased to have you visit the Grap Coins channel on YouTube. Updates to SEI chart continue with this video. From what we can see, it is gradually becoming self-sufficient. The three-wave ascent to the peak of the chart was obviously short-lived. Does a declining trend also occur in three waves? The clock is ticking, yet we managed to breach the first line of defense last week. We fell after crossing the first support. The fact that we haven't risen above the trend line suggests that another bottom could be in store for the near future. Something is happening locally on this chart though, and it will be quite obvious if this trend line breaks. I can only see this as an ABC structure now that we've hit the lowest support zone. A 450 meter C wave is not out of the question. At this point, we shouldn't get our hopes up. An upswing follows a downturn. Recall this graph, if please. Public relations were unable to expand beyond the existing support system. It was simply a broad pricing range, and although it did dip below, it remained largely inside that range. There is hope that we can complete this correction following this last bottom, as indicated on the chart. Gather even more positive energy from this point on. I would expect the speed wave to have reached its lowest point again. If the price is displaying 5 ascending waves, the journey must be divided into 5 distinct parts. The predicted value of the third wave, depicted in yellow, is 68.8 cents. A potential fourth stage of retracting is there. In the end, you should have 74 cents from the fifth step. Afterwards, 5 waves will ascend. However, we must first overcome the trend break. The line initially pierced the trend line. It will be referred to as wave 1 to the zenith once these levels are reached and 5 additional waves are constructed. Following that, the second wave, which is equivalent to 1/3 of a C wave, is anticipated to bring an ABC retreat, and the third wave follows after that. From that point on, we will monitor any developments. This is probably just the beginning, and we have no clue how far it will go beyond these 5 waves. These and other issues will need our attention down the road, but for the time being, let's watch to see whether the price can reach 5 successive increasing peaks. Keep in mind that extending 100% FIB with wave A is the standard aim for C waves. Reducing these 5 spikes to 74 cents might allow us to reach another low. Furthermore, there are a plethora of alternative options that could be effective in this particular circumstance. A B wave is possible now that the depth has fallen to an acceptable level, and the market's response to the 38.2 retracement suggests a possible low may occur. Now the order flips to AB whenever one more low form occurs from now on. Once wave C has completed the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can go on. There will be one more low before the recovery begins, or it will begin here. In the event that another low occurs, the subsequent support level is 31.4 cents, which is equivalent to a 50% decline from this point, leaving little room for further commentary. Even while Bitcoin is still a viable option, altcoins are now far more powerful. Even though it was just a little improvement, several cryptocurrencies began to fare better on October 1st. October could see a repeat of this. Since Bitcoin has essentially been increasing in value up to this point, it shouldn't be too difficult to monitor all levels. Also, we need to hold on to the yellow sum so that we can. Invalidation will occur once the second wave minimum has been met. Be sure to set aside a minimum of 45 cents. I pray you found this article intriguing. Much obliged. Indicate your agreement by checking this box, adding a remark, and clicking the like button.
Greetings and salutations. We appreciate you visiting the Grap Coin channel on YouTube.